Okay, so when I first got one, I got just one of these inexpensive ones and I bought it on Amazon. And the one that I use now is a little bit more powerful than this one, but you can get them. There's just all kinds of these. They're just solar pumps is what they are. And they usually all come with a little packet that has these attachments on it that make it spray. And I don't really use that. It just doesn't meet my purposes really, but I just wanted to show you that that's all that there is to it. Is you just, so when you stick the pump in the water like that, and then you put it in the sun. Now it's an overcast day today, so there's not a whole lot of sun, so it's just kind of sputtering up, but you can see that it's working there a little bit. Maybe the sun will come out and I'll be able to show you how it works. Actually, this is kind of dirty too, so maybe it's working a little better. And then if you put these little attachments on it, like that, then you can see that it sprays. Let's try to get this out in the sun a little bit more here. Okay, it's not really doing it because it's not very sunny, but you get the idea. So what I did then is I took, this is just one of those like Christmas cookie holders, you know, or candy that you can put in. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It had gingerbreads around here, gingerbread men, and we were in the middle of a quarantine and I had to make do with what I had on hand. So I thought, well, this will work. I'll just get this. Just want to make sure that if you do use plastic, you use a food grade plastic. And I'm gonna upgrade this to something ceramic at some point. But I did get some like Rust-Oleum and I sprayed the outside of this just to make it look a little bit less Christmassy, more outdoorsy. But I didn't want to do anything with the inside or the lid just because that's the water that actually the birds are drinking out of. So I didn't want to really put any type of toxic paint on there. So what I did is just took my a wood burning kit, and I just melted some holes in this because you obviously have to have holes for the water that's spraying out to drain back down in, because you're just kind of recycling the same water. And I cut a hole in the center, and then what I did here on the side is I made a little slit there for the cord to come through, and that's basically what I did. Pretty easy. So this tube here, this extension tube, you can get that. My husband bought that on Amazon. You just need to get the right diameter to fit on your pump, and I think you can get them at aquarium stores too. But that just allowed it to extend a little bit more. So yeah, I just set it up such that the cord goes there, and then this just gets down inside there. You fill it with water, and then stick that through like that. And I personally like to use this little attachment. It's just a little bubbler. It doesn't spray at all, it just bubbles. And then I put that on top like that. And then it's fun because you just go find some sticks in your yard and for something for the birds to perch on. And then you just get some big rocks and you just place all the rocks on there and fill it with water. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So yeah, I know that there would be some questions about it. You can use your, it's limited just to your imagination really what you can do with this and have fun. You can have it spray. I'll put some footage of when I first set it up and I had the spray on. I set this up, I think maybe in April, and I didn't have any birds coming to it until probably a month or two later. They finally, because I have it on my deck and they were just sort of unsure of it, but I went ahead and just put it on my deck and I left it there all summer, and now the birds have found it and they love it. So I just, probably not a bad idea to run a little bit of bleach water through here, like very diluted bleach water every so often to keep it clean and just replenish the water often because it is being recycled over and over again. So, yep, that's it. It's lots of fun, and let me know if you try this, if you do anything with your fountain. And I'm going to just now upload some videos, separate videos of just the footage of some of the birds coming to it. Hope that helps, and yeah, have fun with it. Okay, thanks for watching. I had moved my little rock with my little, what is that, little pincher bug? I call them pincher bugs. And there he is. Can you see? Where's he at? He's alive. We saved him. I wasn't sure. It was looking a little dicey for him, but he lives to see another day. This is originally this little fountain that you put in the water, and it comes with different pieces and parts, and then this was a small solar panel that it came with. And it just didn't, it just really needed a lot of sun, and if the sun went behind the clouds it would stop working. So that's when my husband bought this bigger solar panel, and then he hooked it up so that the solar actually charges this battery. My husband loves batteries. I wanted to insert a little video clip here. After my husband watched it, he wanted me to mention that this is a 12-volt battery, and that we had also purchased, the pump that we purchased second is a little bit more of a powerful pump that can, hold more, I don't know if I'm using the right term, more voltage, but still, if we were to use all 12 volts of this battery, if I'm understanding that correctly, it would be too much for the pump. So then my husband, I think what he did is put this box on there that converts it. So basically it takes all the power from this battery and sort of, dumbs it down a little bit so that it doesn't blow out the fountain. But he said this is something you can buy that's actually meant for solar panels. So see, that's what's hooked to the solar panel there. That then allows you to, I don't know, somehow hook to a battery to allow you to control the solar panel. So now the sun from the solar panel is charging the battery, and then the battery can run the fountain even on a cloudy day or at night. It doesn't necessarily need to have the sun shining on it because it's got the battery. And then if it just doesn't get charged good enough, you can just take this battery and charge the battery, and you can still run your solar powered fountain on battery power. So I hope I got that right. Like I said, if you have any questions about this at all, leave a comment. I don't know anything about batteries, and my husband will be happy to answer any questions you have about that. And I'm going to link below where he got this stuff, where we bought the pump and where he got all this other stuff. This is sort of the setup of where I have my fountain, and you can see that's where I set my tripod up to record. And I just suspended it, just took some wood. It looks like it has a leak in it, but it doesn't. It just has, I had just filled it with fresh water. So yeah, I sort of just rigged it with some bungee cords and some wood, which I would like to make that look a little bit nicer at some point. But we are approaching the late October. It's about winter time, and I don't know what I'm going to be able to do about keeping this running in the winter. I'm going to have to figure out some type of, maybe a heater to put on it, because the birds are going to be very sad when they can't come to their little fountain anymore. Oh, see, I have one that's wanting to come to it right now, He's like, move out of the way so I can come get some water. They've really gotten used to me. Maybe even when I'm standing here, the little nuthatches and chickadees, they just come right up. But yes, he's flying around, getting very upset that I'm standing here. So my bird feeder is over there, and then I have a bird bath there, and then the thing you see hanging from it is a heater that I actually put in that one. But it has a cord running underground, and yeah, I'll have to hook up something to maybe keep this running in the winter.